And today I'm basically going to show you guys how to avoid DDoS as well as trace DDoS attacks that are happening to you. So the first method of basically protecting yourself from DDoS is a VPN, or virtual private network. And the way to get one of these, there's a lot of free ones out there, like Spotflux. There's Spotflux, and there's Hotspot Shield. Hotspot Shield, and there's also Ghost VPN. Okay, I'm kind of lagging here. Alright, so anyway, yeah, those are all really good VPNs that are free. Alright, sorry about that, technical difficulties. Anyway, so a virtual private network. So there's many free ones, like I just said, and you can look them up, like I just told you the names. But they're not as good as the paid ones. And if you have enough money to pay for it, I really recommend private internet access. It's $7 a month, and it's really good for the money. Alright, and so that's a really good way to protect yourself from DDoS, is to wear one of those whenever you're on the internet. So people, it's basically like you're naked on the internet, alright? Just say you're naked on the internet, and then putting okay, that's a bad way to describe it. Alright, say you're in a war. Say the internet's a war, and you're wearing like regular clothes. And I guess you could call a VPN a bulletproof vest. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Alright, so the second thing is a proxied browser. So I really recommend Tor browser. If you download Tor browser, it's a little bit slower than normal browsers, but it goes through a ton of proxies. And proxies are basically IP hiders, just like a VPN, except it only works on one particular service. And so that, for a browser, there's Tor browser. And for Skype, there's actually the Skype proxy settings. And basically, you just use this code. I'll put it in the description. I'll put a paste bin to it, and you just put a proxy in here that you want. You can look up proxy list or something on Google and find one. This is a US proxy with good connection, and that's what that is. Anyway, so that's a Skype proxy and browser proxy and then VPN. So use those three and you're pretty much anonymous online, unless he's a really good hacker. I don't think you'll be able to get past him anytime soon. So you can't be Skype resolved whenever you're using a proxy, because it'll just show your proxy IP. So the next thing that I want to show you guys is Cloudflare. Now Cloudflare is a program, if you are, say you host a server or a website, well, Cloudflare will let you protect it. Basically, it just won't allow DDoS to happen. If too many packets get sent at once, it'll basically just block the packets. And packets are just like little pieces of data, like somebody trying to go to your website. If one IP tries to go to that website too many times in the same second, then it'll just block everything that comes from that IP from then on. And yeah, so if you host a server or a website, I really recommend Cloudflare. So then the last thing I want to show you is how to trace a DDoS attack. So KC, start DDoSing me. So my friend on Skype, that's why I have him here, he's actually going to DDoS me here, so that I can actually trace an actual DDoS attack happening to me. Now it won't show Casey's IP, because Casey's going to be using a web booter. So basically all this will really show you is what booter the person is using, unless they're using a home, like a downloaded booter. Like, for example, the Plague Booter or Loik. If they're using something like that, then you'll be able to get their IP. Other than that, it's just gonna show the website's IP. Alright, so Casey is DDoSing me now. So basically you want a program called Wireshark. Now, Wireshark is basically, it lets you intercept IPs. So every IP that is basically coming at me right now will show up in here. So I just click the start button, choose my wireless network connection and click start. And as you can see, I am getting flooded with this IP right here. This IP right here is sending me tons of packets. Tons of packets. Like, look at this. Alright, that IP right there. And so I can trace that IP. And we can actually check and see if it's a booter or not. So let's go ahead and write it down. Let's go into Notepad++. And let's make a new. Let's write that down and let's actually dox it. And you can track this. Alright, there you go. Alright, so it says that he's in Austin, Texas right now. Time Warner Cable. What the hell? I know for a fact that that's not Casey's address. I guess that's where the booter, the web booter, that or whoever's hosting this web booter that Casey is using, I guess that's where it's hosted. In Austin, Texas, huh? Alright, let's do the satellite view. Let's see. Wow, that's a really shitty looking city. Alright, just saying. Wow, I'm not dogging on Austin. I mean the neighborhood, not actual city. Alright, so this is where the server is hosted. This house right here, probably around in this area. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I kind of taught you how to protect yourself from being DDoSed. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching.